guys, Dr. Heavenly here. Listen, happy Halloween, guys. You know I missed last week, but you know I was taking care of my little baby. I went up to Howard Homecoming, so don't be mad at me now. I'm doing what I can now for y'all. This is gonna be a great segment. We got a lot of drama this time, and we got some stuff we need to get down to. But first and foremost, it's Halloween, and I have a special guest I would like to introduce, Queen Nefertiti.
Better known as Miss Quad.
You're a queen, girl. You better do that.
Hello.
Well, how are you? Thank you for joining us again.
Yes, I'm happy to be here for the Halloween edition.
All right, with a Halloween edition, and here we go. Jesus, here we go again, y'all.
Let's see what happened this episode.
Toya look cute. Look at her. Oh, look at her.
Oh,
ain't
little
that
girl,
sweet?
so precious.
Ooh, the baby tell the truth.
No, don't tell about the donuts. Oh,
Ooh,
and she
all
added an extra
kind of
bonus
carbs.
in.
And now Curtis and I spend more time doing things together.
That's awesome. Wonderful doctor, as always.
Absolutely.
Making a commitment to her marriage to spend more
Absolutely.
time with her husband. I mean, I think that was the complaint, right?
Yes, and I like the fact that she said she scaled back a little bit in terms of her practice and her workload, and she's giving Curtis more time.
But did you also say she's seeing less patients, but she's spending more time with each patient? So that's also great for her practice as well.
Quality of care.
Yeah. All right, Contessa. Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Child, I look chunky, don't it?
Girl, you gonna stop with this chunky child.
Oh, Lord.
You got all type of baskets and pillows.
You know you
and
got to bring the
quilts,
girl stuff. She
comforters.
just had surgery.
Oh my God.
You cripple, girl.
Shut up.
Shut up. The hell wrong with you? Todd, why did you come to the Black Love Party? Now, we skipped that episode, but I'm going to go back.
Okay.
You didn't come to the Black Love Party, neither did I.
No.
Tell me why.
Well, I actually was getting prepared to go. I was actually shopping, and I was going to be Mary J. Blige because I think that she's the epitome of a strong woman who's been through a very turbulent relationship, and the divorce was very nasty, somewhat similar to mine. So I was going to, get everything that I needed in terms of a costume, and I just couldn't do it. I think it was far too soon for me, and it just hit me all at once. But I'm really happy that you came over to see about
So
it.
I'm going to ask the questions. Listen,
What
do
you
you
got?
think it was a bit messy for last week we had a slumber party?
Right.
And then the next, you announced that you were getting a divorce. That's the first time we heard that
Yes,
for sure. We
yes.
thought it was going to happen. And then the next week have a Black Love Party with people's pictures on the table of the couples celebrating Black love.
Yeah.
To me, that was messy. Honestly, it was just like to come there for egg on your face.
Yeah. That's what I heard all about that. That there was a single picture of me on a table that was isolated in the center of the floor somewhere. And I do believe that she wanted me to come in and feel left out or with egg on my face. But what she has to understand is I am single by choice and not by force.
Wow.
It's a huge
But
difference.
yeah, I didn't come. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to come anyway, but I was going to come. But when I went to your house, you had some good food. We had some good eats. And when I said I was having sex with my husband, I always say that it was a joke.
Right,
Jackie
right.
knew it was a joke. But I ain't mad that it looked like a dead party, though, without us. I'm going to just say you might want to ask for a raise because that scene was very dead without you in it.
So when I go back to, and you should do the same.
I agree.
Okay, so we need to go and do that
Do that together because they can't have no scene without us.
Yeah,
it was
dry.
nothing.
It was dry as a desert bed.
It looked like they were hoping that we showed up. They talked about us not being there.
Right.
What was the highlight of the scene without us there?
Let's see. Let me think about it. Well, that's not a good look. Your hat looks like Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
That's not a good look.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Hence our costumes.
Hence our costumes. Happy Halloween, good people.
Hey, Miss
All
Quad,
right, now,
you be
Miss
coming
Quad,
pushing
honey.
through, girl. Get you in that wig.
You know what? I just want to stop for a moment and just thank you so much for being there for me. That was a very trying time for me. And for me to be able to pick up the phone and make one phone call and you were there in a very supportive manner, it means a lot to me.
You know what? One of my flaws is I'm very difficult to get to know. But once I know someone and they become my friend, I'm a diehard friend.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's been my flaw as well because I've been diehard to friends before
Yeah.
and been hurt before. Never by a man.
Yeah.
Always by women. So I know you've experienced that as well.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's my thing is I'm a diehard friend, but I just don't
It
like get hurt.
Well, it takes
Right.
a minute, and
Yeah.
you know, here I can't even tell you that that's the wrong way to be. It's funny because I actually said something similar to that this week, and I was speaking about you. That there's a lot of layers there, and you are very apprehensive by letting people in. But once you do, you are truly a good friend. So I just want to thank you again for that.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for coming through.
You know,
Here we go. Watch our name come up.
I was really disappointed that Heavenly Inquirer didn't come.
What I tell you?
Part of me says, you know what, Mariah? If someone didn't want to be here, they didn't have the best intentions, maybe it's best that they didn't come.
Why do we have to have bad intentions because we didn't show up at her party? Oh, watch the shade.
So does it mean she's not going to come on the phone?
No, ma'am, it doesn't mean that.
Her issues.
Pause for the cause. Pause for the cause. Can I speak on it
Yes,
first?
please. Go
Well,
ahead.
It's very interesting that everybody was okay when Jackie went on the trip by herself because we've had a number of women to
Lisa
go
Nicole
on,
went.
and also Lisa Nicole. When they went on, Lisa went to Hawaii by herself. Was it Hawaii?
Yes.
And then Jackie
Barbados.
was Barbados by herself. So it's very interesting. Everything is okay when it's in reference to someone else. Oh, Jackie, it's okay, girl. You can come on a couple's trip by yourself. Oh, yeah. Lisa Nicole, yes, come on a couple's trip by yourself. But Quad, oh, no, honey. No, you need to stay at home and get it together. Now, when I was staying away from the group, the people seemed to be very much so angry. And to say that my behavior is erratic, how? I've been calm the entire time, even when I was under attack.
I agree. And now that we're talking about it, I would have to apologize to you. Once again, I've said it off camera. I want to say it on camera. We came at you wrong. I know how hard a divorce, well, I don't know firsthand,
Yeah.
but I could imagine how hard it is because I know people. I'm a certified relationship coach. I know we joke about it, but people who go through divorce always compare it to death.
Yes, it is like you're grieving. I mean, you have to look at it. I was with my husband for close to 10 years and married to him for nearly 6. You don't invest that type of time if you don't love a person. I really thrusted myself into my marriage. We shared a lot of things. We have a lot of memories together, good and also bad. Unfortunately, the latter years, it just took a toll on me. And before I became bitter and angry and shriveled up with being unhappy and unfulfilled, I decided the best thing for me to do was to remove myself from the marriage.
But Qua, how do you feel when people say you should have stayed in your marriage? Because they say it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we're just supposed to accept infidelity. Now, people do, and I'm
Some
not
people.
doubting them.
Some
I'm
people
not
do.
saying they're wrong. If a man is giving you this, that, and the other thing, I can see why some women would choose to stay, but that's your personal choice.
Mm-hmm.
But why do we have to take the blatant disrespect?
The blatant disrespect, the dismissiveness, it's okay for me to cheat on you, but you still serve me. You still are supposed to be by my side and elevate me. Meanwhile, I can put my foot on you. I don't understand.
Do you think he would have stayed with you had you cheated publicly?
I think men actually have a huge problem with women
I know
cheating
they
on
do.
them. They would say, oh, it's okay for me to cheat on you
You're
as a
supposed to
man,
accept it.
and you're supposed to accept it. But as a woman to cheat on a man, I've heard men say it across the board, if my wife cheated or if my girlfriend cheated, I would never take her back. But you want us to take you back.
It's a double standard for some reason. It is, but you don't have to take it. And I
You
think
do not.
there are different situations for everybody, and everybody does something different. People chose to stay. Some people chose to work through it. You chose to leave, and that's your prerogative.
But here's the thing. Let me give clarity to this. I did choose to leave after I tried everything to get my marriage on the right track.
What are some of the things you did? I want you to run them down again.
You
'cause I
want the
forgot.
list?
I
You like the
forgot.
list? Well, first of all, we went to counseling. You know, he got us kicked out of counseling. Then I purchased books. You know, I was feeling like, oh, well, maybe he couldn't receive it
Did you
from
read
me.
my book, The Business of
I
Love?
did not read your book. I'm not going to front, but.
She does do that. You are very disrespectful. speak on that one right there? First of all, I'm gonna say on my couples trip, I think I did an excellent job. I think that people were in their feelings. My questions were very valid questions.
Okay.
My question was, do you love him for the things that he gets you, or do you love him for himself?
Right.
I'm gonna say again, and I've said this over and over again, that's a very easy question. That gave Toya for the world to be able to say, I love you, and I know she loves him.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a messy question. Why did she disrespect him in public? To me, I hate it. It bothers me.
Yeah,
I know
but
it
the
ain't got nothing to do with it.
biscuit-
If
the
they
biscuit
do it
come in-
behind closed doors, that's them. But in public, to say this man has a menstrual cycle, put a biscuit in his mouth, take him to, that bothers me. I'm sorry if I'm speaking on it. I love both of them. It bothers me when you disrespect a man. That's just one of my pet peeves, and I'm
understand.
sorry.
Well, I wasn't upset by the question you asked.
What did I ask you? I don't
her
remember.
bed. You asked my husband and I.
Did he appreciate
me?
Right.
Yeah.
Those were not difficult
yeah,
questions.
yeah.
But I think that Toya and Eugene set the pace for the whole event because they got so much in their feelings about a question that was an easy question.
I don't necessarily think that Toya and Eugene set the pace. I think a hit dog will holler. I think that, you know what, those questions for some, i.e., let me just speak on my own marriage, that sent my husband through the roof because he didn't appreciate me. And to have to say something about that and to shine a light on that, to him, it was showing negligence.
I was trying to give him a position where
You were
he
trying to
could
give him an
say,
opportunity. I know what you were trying to do.
An opportunity to say, I appreciate you, and why? Because sometimes you need to hear that as
Right.
a couple.
Oh, absolutely.
And for me, the most difficult question was the one I asked Jackie. And she pushed through. I was like,
So
should I
that's-
ask Jackie this question? This is going to be a difficult question, but I know these are the questions they want to ask each other. And y'all say we close. Y'all
that's
say
what
we.
they say.
And I love everybody here. Why would I want to mess up you? You know what I mean? That baby hurt her leg. Well, she showed me that.
Jackie.
Ooh, shit, I heard that.
What, you got your scrubs on?
No, I have on workout outfit, girl. Get on the
Oh, okay.
scrub.
I thought, oh, that's the fit in there. Okay.
Damn! She mad, ain't it?
Seems like it. Watch
Girl,
some
that girl
shade. Now
missing.
some shade gonna come here from somewhere. He said my name.
No, they gonna do a whole thing
They,
that
gotta
you
do,
be
they
late.
have to do the quad. Baby, ain't nothing. Life is nothing without quad.
But baby, you do be late though.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to say, but I will say sometimes I'm held by production, and then they just want to make me look like I'm late.
I don't think you was
it's
held
something to
that
say.
time,
I wasn't
though.
held that time.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay,
keep it real. And
okay.
listen, if I'm late, I'll come in and apologize. You know,
But
do
what I'm
respect people's
saying
time.
is,
But
everybody came. It's a new day. Let's have a fresh atmosphere. I think I came with the right thing. We laugh and we sticking our tongue out. That's who I am, the funny person.
Right.
And I really don't think lately. I really don't think I've been starting shit. I think that I've been completing it, but I really don't think I've been messy. I really don't. Do you?
what has happened? Let me see.
Black love party. I didn't show up.
No,
I
so you could've
jokingly
been messy
told
there.
some Jackie that I was having sex, but I was supporting you,
Right.
which they didn't know.
Right,
So
right.
they can't really speak on what they
But
didn't know.
that's not the first time we've heard you say that you've been having sex. And
I have a lot of sex.
Girl, everybody knows that's a running joke.
It's a joke.
Running with Nike's on.
That's true. Now that's true. She ain't gonna work for a coin, but she'll spin it. Oh, she's
Come on, Mama gonna hop
She
on up
hopping.
there.
Ooh.
I don't know, Chafosca.
They was fighting for the rooms, wasn't they?
Baby.
Uh-oh. They marking their territory.
They
Look
got
at
her,
them.
honey. Hop
Jackie's
on them
all
then,
over there.
Jackie.
Oh, that's so funny.
Jackie trying to, Toya done pushed the people out the damn bed, didn't she?
Oh. Ugh. Wait a minute, get the hell up out of there. Ugh. They about to have sex.
Yeah, I don't have time to be doing all that
I don't
tussling,
know.
child.
But no, I thought Toya and them should have had the better room because it was their
It is their
anniversary.
trip, and it's their trip, yes.
I mean, we got the best marriage. So we should get the master suite.
That don't matter about
It
that.
does.
David be like, Lord, please don't tell these people they gonna start hating on us, child.
No,
Don't
they
say
come from
these
my marriage
things.
because I done played too much.
Oh, Lord.
She was jumping in that crowd and coming up the steps, and she hit me right in my freaking chest.
Oh, let me see you, Contessa. Well, she said she was sorry.
She did.
Well, there go the
That was a
crab. The
little bit of
crab, the
crab.
crab done started all this shit. Crabs in a bucket.
Now let's talk about Contessa's breasts.
All right, let's talk a little bit about that.
Now, she said Toya hit in her breast. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't think Toya did it on purpose.
I got to keep it real. You know, I know Toya and I haven't seen eye to eye a lot this season, but I got to call a spade a spade. Toya did not do that purposely.
And she
Not at
immediately
all.
said she was sorry,
She
right?
did. She did.
But I would say that Contessa was hurt. We saw her
Oh, yeah,
breast.
yeah.
So it wasn't no faking.
No.
Like they're trying to say she faking. It wasn't any faking because we saw it was
No.
swollen. Did you
No.
not see her breast with her breast open?
Not only was it swollen, there was a huge bruise
Bruise.
on her breast. So I
saw
did
it.
see that. Yeah.
So it's all about communication. I don't think Toya did it on purpose, but I don't think Contessa's faking. I think her breast
Yeah.
was really hurt. You could tell in her eyes
Yeah,
she was
she was
hurting.
done. She was
so,
done.
I don't know. It's always
But
two sides to every story.
again, this is when Contessa is coming from a perspective. She's coming from a point where her perspective on Toya and her relationship is not good.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you know that you have bad blood with a person, anything that they do, you're going to look at it with a side eye. You know what I'm saying?
And
Is
that's
that fair
anybody.
to say?
And that's anybody.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
anybody. Yeah, I would say that. And I would say that your point of view is based on what you want to see. A lot with a lot of things.
Ooh, baby,
Right?
yes, God.
Right?
Based on what you
want
want
to see something in somebody's marriage. You want to see Quad unhappy because she's going through the divorce. You want to see
Baby, they would love that. They would indulge in that. They want to try to end me, but it won't happen.
never. Quad, you kind of fine, girl. You be stacked up, don't it?
Yeah, I'm racked up shorter now. Or was
Oh,
that
bitch,
you?
was that me? I'm not sure. Which I think you do, though. I really do.
I think it might was you. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. They gonna show the fight. Oh Lord, they
Oh, my
always showing
God.
this
They
fight.
are
I
back
know
to the
they
fight
hate
again.
that. I hate that they keep showing that fight. She didn't lie on her.
Now, how did Toya start crying?
Cause it's doing the most.
Because she
I was
heard.
thinking then that I shouldn't even say anything.
Oh, for this. For
Right.
this. Okay.
Is this enough to cry though?
Not in my opinion. I mean, people like to say I'm sensitive, but I actually think we are a very sensitive group. Now, I did not feel that warranted Toya to start crying. I don't know if it was because you had stated earlier that Contessa was crying, so she was like, oh, honey, she ain't gonna outcry me. She ain't gonna one-up me on the cry. Let me start crying. I don't know, because I don't understand why that hurt her like that. Like, we stuck up for Toya.
Yeah.
And we told Contessa the truth that Toya did not mean to do that intentionally.
Right.
Right.
I think that a lot of times people are projecting emotions off of something else.
Okay.
I don't think that or maybe she just felt really bad that she hurt Contessa, right?
No, because she turned around and said, I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her.
I'm trying to get a baby.
She didn't say, I'm so hurt that I hurt her and this makes me cry. She said, I'm tired of her. I'm so tired of her and I've been trying to be nice to her. That's what she said. Oh, baby, here come these gifts.
That's a cheap ass gift compared to a diamond ring. That is silly.
Baby, she said she got that fire.
Oh, look at that. Quad, I got you a gift, girl. Cecil was crying. Girl, look at that ass on that girl. Oh, oh.
See, it's something when them shots get to flowing. It's about
You
to be
think
some
that's what it
mess.
is?
It's about to be some mess.
You think so?
Wait a minute, child. Do I get all of my pieces on?
We had a beautiful moment.
Jesus.
Everybody gave gift giving, and honestly, initially, I thought it was kind of maybe egg on your face again doing that, but I don't think Toya had malicious intent. I don't. I think that she just was doing her trip like she normally would have done it to give giving.
Yeah, I
you
thought
know?
that was
So it
nice.
was a beautiful gesture.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. We all getting along.
Yeah.
You know, we giving each other gifts. You crying.
Yeah.
Everybody
Cecil
crying.
crying.
We had a beautiful moment.
Yeah, we did. We really did. And I know I thanked you before, and I got to just do it again. I appreciate that. That completely just came out of the blue. I was not expecting that. I was just really happy to see everyone celebrate the love that they shared between the two. But for you to think of me, that was very unselfish of you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I thought of you, and I was thinking like, what could I do? But it was Damon's idea. He said you got to get her a gift because we giving. So it was
on,
like
come
us
on, that's
together.
my brother
but
right
it
there.
was
Come on
Daddy.
now.
It was Daddy that said you got to give her something.
And see, this is a reason why you celebrate your man and keep saying you have a good man.
And we
Because
are
of
as
things
one.
like that.
Yeah,
Exactly. Absolutely.
I just, I don't know. But anyway, it was a beautiful moment until.
Oh, God. Well, it was a mess.
Why bring up the furniture now? We had a good moment. Y'all saying she just said in the last sentence, she does not try to start mess. She does not start mess.
Yeah.
Do
she
you
said
think that was something to start some mess?
Yeah, that was a messy situation. That was a messy situation, absolutely. It's very unfortunate that I see that people just indulge in negativity. And for Toya to bring that up like she did, she was delighting. It was very delightful for her to be able to say that in front of the group.
Do you think that people like seeing people fail or
Yes,
fall? Or,
yes,
but
yes,
why?
yes.
I promise to God I'm not like that.
It makes
I
them feel
laugh,
better
I
about
joke, I do
themselves.
whatever, but I don't ever want somebody hurting.
Absolutely.
Right now, I'm thinking about the fact that you done took all the shit out the house.
Look at that. Now, was that show asking in concern? No, no concern for me. Oh, she broke the glass. My God.
Where did we go wrong here? Because to me, I just want to I have a lot to say because never have I ever had a bitch break a glass. That is some hood rat shit that I've never dealt with doctors and
That
doctors'
shouldn't have
wives.
happened.
Now, I do know that they had a mishap where they had a physical altercation. I do know that Mariah has tried to fight me twice this season. She tried to fight you. She hit you.
She hit me in your garage.
Where does this physical violence come from when this bitch breaks a fucking glass?
Yeah, that shouldn't have never happened, and it's for a person to go directly there when their life has not even been threatened. You both were sitting down, and then you were once removed from each other by Toya. So I don't understand why there's so much aggression and to think that you want to harm someone in that manner, that you will break a glass. The glass did not mistakenly break in her
Yeah,
hand.
I saw her break
It didn't break
I
in her
saw
hand.
it. I watched it. I said, she's not that damn crazy. She broke a glass. It decided
yeah, on the-
and held it. So do you think it's okay that this woman was able to do that?
Hell no, it's not okay. What
so
do you
what
mean?
could have been the reproduction? Do you think I should have pressed charges? I did throw a chair, but I threw it back to get up out of there because this woman had a glass in her hand, holding it like this.
Well,
Am I lying?
no, you're not. And not only that, she was like, this girl is bigger than me. And I'm like, but she's not even in your personal space, Mariah. She's not. She's not even in your personal space. I don't even know why that happened the way it did. I did not want it to escalate like that. I do think that maybe people come to certain situations in certain environments. They have already premeditated certain things. I do think so.
And they changed that scene around a little bit because Damon said initially that it was none of our business. And then I backed up what he said. I said, no, it ain't any of our business. So they kind of switched it up a little bit. But I'm glad they showed the glass. Because I didn't even think they were going to show that. I thought it
Wow.
was too much for TV. We're not loving hip hop. She
Well-
compared us love to hip hop because I drew on her poster.
Oh,
which
last
was
year at the
something
reunion?
light and petty.
Oh, okay.
Drew on her poster that
Yeah.
was loving hip. But you break a fucking glass and don't think that's low
Yeah.
life shit.
She did say, this is not married to hip hop. Well, I can't
We
tell,
done
girl.
took it down, and we can't
Girl, I
go
can't
no
tell.
lower. But should I have taken it a step further? You think I should have
Well, I got to
made
tell
a bigger
you,
deal about it? Or
well, I can only speak to how
if
I
I
handle
had done that to
situations.
her, what do you think she would have done? Had I
Oh,
broke a
baby.
glass, I would have been in the jail, right?
Let me adjust my crown. Yes, God, honey, there would be all types of police reports and court dates, and absolutely. Are you kidding me? Yes, she would put
And
you.
then she talking to my
She would
husband.
specifically put
Then
you
she's
in a
talking
hole
to my husband
for that.
when her husband said nothing when she broke that glass. What kind of man is that? Well, at the end of each segment, I always ask, what have we learned?
Yeah.
And I can go first. What I learned is when a person is toxic, when she's a pathological liar, a sociopath, and a psychopath, actually, they're capable of anything. And I know that production tried to tell me, oh, she wasn't going to do anything with that glass. You don't know. This bitch
Yeah, you can't
fought
say.
Toya
Yeah.
over less.
Yes. You can't say. You can't really say. No one can predetermine what anyone will do.
But I would say that you have to get out of that relationship. You have to expel yourself, remove yourself from that situation. So at this point, I have to remove myself from Mariah
Or
and
remove
just
the individual.
or remove the individual. But I cannot do Mariah. I cannot do her. So I can be cordial,
Yeah, it's
like
not
yourself,
safe.
but I
It's not
cannot. I cannot.
It's not safe. And here's the thing: no one should.
And they asked me about the Black Love Party. Her mother was there. Her sister was there. The same people that threatened me on the damn Facebook Live, and you wonder why I didn't want to come? That party was going to be shady as hell, and they were mad that me and you didn't show up for the shade.
Now, that's
just
true, too.
like the Mother's Day brunch that they shaded me. I didn't say anything. Every situation, Mariah is trying to shade me. Why would I think that party would be any different?
It won't be.
I know that. You got my damn Batman things. Happy Halloween, y'all. So what did you learn?
Well, you know what? I learned that first and foremost, safety is key for all of us.
Right.
And I don't agree that people should be working within this type of environment and that it's okay. I don't think it's okay. Secondly, true tea, it's just no one owes anyone their business. You know what I'm saying? And it's more, not anything that I've actually learned because I've always known that, but I just got to state it for the record. Don't nobody owe anybody their business. No one is entitled to someone else's business. It's just not.
Well, there you have it.
And I actually learned that security needs to be present on the set of
Absolutely, this
Married
love
to
and hip hop,
Medicine.
bitch. This is love and hip hop now.
Is it
Y'all
Married to-
taking,
you mean
y'all done,
Married
y'all.
to
Mariah
hip hop?
has taken this show not only the first season by having a physical altercation, but to a new low for breaking a glass. And you tell me, anyone in this world, if somebody breaks a glass, would you not get angry and possibly throw a chair back out to get out of the situation?
I think
I was very angry.
I think people will probably get angry and do a lot more than throw a chair outbound.
Well, let's pray for her. I don't even know what to do.
Do you
other
wanna
than
bow
pray
our
for her.
heads and
No,
pray for
I
her?
ain't know, but
Okay.
no, but yeah, I was very bothered.
That was
by
a
that.
very, very
That's
hard
the
scene
worst
there.
I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and I don't understand Mariah. I get she's jealous of you. I get
Hmm.
that she's jealous of our relationship now, but that was a lot. Before you
Yes.
started the shit though.
It's tough.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so we'll see you next week. Let's see what happens, how it goes from there. I'm not gonna give y'all the story, but it's a hot mess.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Hey guys, Dr. Heavenly here, and I'm here for Heaven Help Us. I'm giving my take on a lot of issues, but mainly right now, Married to Medicine. Guys, make sure you send me your relationship questions. I'm answering relationship questions on Heaven Help Us. And make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure you comment on my channel, my YouTube channel. You can get to all my information on my Instagram, Facebook at dr_heavenly, or you can go straight to my website, drheavenly.com, for these videos and more.